Hello, I am Sync's cousin, and I'm on his account right now because I can make a way better tutorial than him.
Hi, I'm also confused.
So, this is Arsenal, there's a beginner's guide to it, and you can choose teams. I'm on his account, so the settings is weird. So if I mess up, then yeah. So if you heard the voice there, that's an announcer, and they give you like motivation or some crap. You can buy them in the shop. I'll show you what the shop is later on, but right now we're going to focus on the basics. So what you're gonna want to do to improve yourself is to always go for the head. The head will deal additional damage per shot, and you can change your crosshair in the settings if you don't like it. Right now, I or my cousin is using the pink crosshair, or you can use the black or blue ones, or white one.
Sounding so professional?
Now, see right now how I'm using a sword? If I go to settings right here, if you press M, you can go back to the menu. See all these are melees. And you're wondering, Liam, how did you just switch to this chainsaw thing? Well, you have to press Q, use your mouse wheel, so if you're on mobile, well, it sucks for you. And, yeah, and if it hits in the back, then it'll demote the person. See you're at the top how everybody has a bunch of points? That means that they got kills or points or backstabs or whatever. Now, but if you kill somebody with the knife, then they'll lose their points, like at least one. In hard mode, they will lose all of their points, sadly. You can also change your FOV. Right now it's really short, but if I go to the menu, you can crank it up to all the way to 120. It's in the settings and it says FOV. You can edit it or the game will just set one by itself for you. Remember, your knife will make you run faster, by the way, in case you're a bit confused. So, that's all you really gotta know for now. I'm gonna show you about settings and the other etc. later on. So, yeah, right now, here's just some gameplay of me playing terribly because my cousin's settings are complete trash. Oh yeah, and if you press F while you're using a melee or weapon, you can inspect it. This will not work on certain guns. And remember, right click is shoot, and some guns have a special ability if you left click. I dislike this sensitivity.
Change it!
So, basically, see how I just blew that guy in the head and it's a critical hit and made a bunch of noises? That's a headshot, and when you get headshots, it'll deal around 300% more damage or 2. See, this guy just knifed me. That's what I meant. And I just lost a point. Before I had 8 points. See, you're like, hey, you had this gun before. And I did. But this guy killed me with a knife, and I'm back on the gun. And because he bullied me, I'm gonna bully him back. And he killed me. So basically, this gun is kind of just like Call of Duty gun game, but in Roblox. So if you play COD, then you should know everything about this. And if you're not new and you're just trying to get good aim, then I'll get into that later. So, good aim 101 is gonna be up soon. We'll just make that a part 2 separate video. For now, let's just wait for this match to end, and I'll tell you about the settings. Because if your FOV or field of view is extremely short and you hate it, this is disgusting, and I dislike this in every possible way, right? But the thing is, you can change it, and you can either make it look like you're going at sonic speeds or as slow as a turtle. Most speedrunners would use the sonic speed FOV just because speedrunners, such as Fusion Boys, which is one of the best players in the whole game, I have a hard time believing that because he just kills AFKs. That's my opinion. So, yeah. There are different guns, there's different varieties. This one right here is a shotgun, there's obviously the knives. Bow is the worst weapon in the game, and I'm gonna say that there's no such thing as a best weapon. It's all about what you think. So I thought that the gun I just used, the Mossberg 500, was the best gun in the game. Then that would just be my opinion. I think we're kind of getting off track at this point, and this match is taking forever to end, and the sensitivity is making me really upset. So let's just skip ahead to part 2. Remember to press M if you want to go back to the menu. Now, right, these are 4 little things right here. And for extras, I'm just gonna show you some codes. I already redeemed these codes, so for me this won't work, but if you're new, then this will work. So use code Bloxy. You'll get, remember, it all has to be in caps, so sorry. Bloxy, John, I don't know, just search up codes. Don't click on the ones that are just like, oh my god, summer codes type 2. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, summer code. Oh my god, free skin in legendary. No, don't click on that. See, this is the shop. Right now, I have 1,510 battle bucks. Yes, that's what the currency is called. I'm still laughing. So, this is the daily shop, and you can get cases. Right now, for summer, they have an exclusive summer crate. You can buy weapon skins to customize your weapon, flare crates for emotes, kills, and taunts. And, well, I just said taunts, which is just me. Anyways, and melee case, because as you can see, I just changed the melee right here. There's Endbringer, Chainsaw, Classic Sword Claws, and it could go on forever. This is the kill effects. Reminder that none of these things in your locker will give a competitive advantage. Just a reminder. So don't go thinking that because you have, let's say, this guy, he has a giant minigun, right? You won't just spawn in with a minigun. So I think you guys would know that at this point, right? So basically, yeah, back to the menu. Extra, you can go into competitive ELO ranks tournaments, which is the new competitive, and it's kind of like randomizer, which is where you just spawn with a new gun, and and if you beat the other person in a 1v1, then you just get, that's it, you just win. 90% of the time, there's going to be this one salty noob that's going to accuse you of cheating and leave. And then there's Slaughter, which is, I am never playing this again. That is terrifying. Slaughter is like Five Nights at Freddy's, the open world version, where e-girl animatronics attack you, and that's basically it. And you have this cool gun that has no ammo in it, and right now it's having an event, summer care packages. As you can see, I have a ticket right here, and if I spin it, then it goes wee. See? So while it's spinning, you'll just get a randomized skin. Reminder, you can get doubles, but that just means higher chance of getting other stuff. These are the announcers, so here, listen to this.
They are stupid to think they will win.
Now listen to this.
Man, you just gotta go out there and get 'em, boy.
Yeah, see how they sound all different? This is because, so let's say I equipped Flamingo, like the YouTuber one, and I deployed right here.
Hi, I'm Flamingo. Also, go get them. Woohoo! Or, yay!
Yeah, see that you can hear Flamingo's voice. So use code Flamingo. Yep, not.
Whoa, you got a headshot!
The Flamingo announcer. The Flamingo announcer is like extra motivation. At this point, I don't really know if there's a lot of things to say aside from more settings. So there's 2 more settings. 3. There's contracts, which is like, okay, if you play Fortnite, you should basically know what this is. You get daily challenges, says it right here, and these are monthly. These are daily. So right now I have challenges like get 52 kills, get 100 kills, get a win, etc. And if you complete these challenges, you'll get battle bucks to buy more crap in the shop. And the last thing is the settings. There's only around 4 things: input, audio, graphics, and display. So subtitles right here. You can turn this on for your voice announcers, like the Flamingo one I just had. If you turn that off, then it won't show the subtitles. Now this is Miminize. I have no idea what this is, so have fun figuring that out for yourself. Nothing happens. Chat this is for like streamers and things whenever they don't want to get swarmed. And change FOV is the one I've been talking about. So as you can see right now my FOV is 100, but if I set it to like 120, then this is what I would look like.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Flamingo. Also, go get them. Woohoo! Or, yay!
So, but if you, it depends on whichever FOV you like. I prefer 100. I prefer 90 FOV, but this is just my cousin's account. Remember, change crosshair where you can change the color. I prefer black. And as you can see, I think it's going to give you, yeah, it's going to give you a special thing right here. Tell you, so mix and match colors. And you can, this is literally completely useless, so don't, unless you're a streamer or whatever. And graphics. Alright. You can turn off your things like ragdolls, shadows, etc., basic skins, blah blah blah. And you can turn, and for particle physics and viewport character, you can, I don't know what these do at all. Particle physics probably just delete all the physics, like the particles. Like, there's literally a kill effect called particle. And audio. This is the announcers, characters, megaphones, copyrighted music. Of course we're gonna mute copyright music because YouTube video. So input, general, auto reloading, gamepad controller, etc. This is right here is what you always want to get enabled unless you're doing some like challenge. And gamepad controller is for just like right here, the vibration.